What's going on, membership family? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Down to Earth Tarot, as you know. Well, you're members, so all you gotta do is hit the like button. Let me know where you're watching from. You're already familiar. Now we see lots of air here. We see the Ten of Swords and the Lovers coming out here. Some of y'all are struggling with choosing an ending. And when I see the Ten of Swords, again, that Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Drop your sun, moon, rising down below, fam. But it seems like there's an ending that you've been struggling with or going back and forth with for a while. And for some of you, maybe this has even been an on again, off again relationship with the Ten of Swords. Maybe going on for 10 years, 10 months. Lord have mercy, not 10 weeks. But it could also be, you know, a work situation. Maybe it is indeed 10 weeks with that air energy. What else? With all this air here. Let's look at the big Capricorn, Queen of Pentacles, Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. More Earth with the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So interesting, we have air and earth. A little light Sagittarius action here with the sun, fire. The Ten of Cups. So 2 tens, seeing the repeating numbers. And the Page of Pentacles, a new beginning, messages of stability. And we see Sagittarius again with that temperance, patience. Some of you patiently waiting to... And with this being a 10, you know, going through something and getting towards the end of something to start something new, is some of you have been trying to be patient, or really what I'm getting is wait something out. And with the sun here in the Ten of Cups, it's waiting for something to get better. We see you being very invested here with the Seven of Pentacles, right? Some of you feeling like you've been walking on water. And notice how with this skeleton here, there could be a Scorpio involved, or maybe you have Scorpio in your chart, but carrying around this dead weight. And notice how our man here in the Seven of Pentacles, we see the 3 people, the man, the skeleton, and the other man here on the rock. He's laid out on this rock like somebody being very much exhausted. Or it can also speak to somebody, you know, putting in very low effort into a situation, right? We see with this Queen of Pentacles, again, all the abundance around her. Notice the trees, the bushes, the grass, right? The pentacle, the gold in her hand, and even like the oranges on the trees, the bananas, right? Food. This person has everything that they need, right? All of the bare necessities, Jungle Book fans, all right here. It also speaks to, you know, holding somebody down, somebody being a good mother. When we look at the Queen here, but it could be a good parent in general, right? But it's the purple on the robe for me. Always makes me think of Cancer people. My sister loves purple. Shout out to my sister. Of being in your king or queen energy. Yeah, holding somebody down. Again, the investment here, the walking on water, right? They're doing everything that you can possibly do to make this thing work. Some of you even chasing this person. Again, because at one point there was a sense of happiness, or again, looking for better days, looking for, you know, the change around here. But I'm not quite sure if this Page of Pentacles is a new opportunity coming in, being offered to you. Or if this is the same person, situation, place that is coming in or presenting you with a small offer. It could be the small offer, or being patient with the small offer, waiting for the better days. Again, that sun, that triumph, the grass being greener on the other side. And not only that, it was followed up by that Ten of Cups was right behind it. That emotional fulfillment, you know, the Disney fairy tale ending. And like we see Adam and Eve here with the lovers here, or the choices, consequences, right? With that, we also get the serpent here in the rainbow. What in the Lucky Charms, right? Some of you may be wanting out because, you know, realize that you may be happier somewhere else. And I don't mean with another person. It could just be on your own. Some of you may be happier on your own, happier working on your own, maybe even, in the Capricorn readings, especially though the members are for, all the members are very general. It could just be that something is just unfulfilling. It's not enough. I almost get with this Page of Pentacles, if it's not something new and stable coming towards you, like we see the Queen here and this, the Page, the Son of Pentacles. Fine, the Son of Pentacles. Notice they have something to offer. Some of you have been trying to be patient, and your patience is, wearing thin. Notice we have the 10 swords here, and this dagger is very short. Running out. The 5 of Cups here, regret, remorse, crying over spilled milk. Some of you very emotionally invested, and that's why you've been so patient and waiting. Sagittarius, now we got Scorpio here. Some of you have endured more pain waiting for some type of change or for something to end, transform, transition here with this Death card than you did in the initial situation. And that may be for you the weighing the pros and the cons of whether or not you should continue to invest, carry this person, chase them, or maybe even with the Sun and the 7 of Pentacles, it could even be like trying to push someone, right? But if they're not motivated, if they're only going to put in a small effort with that Page of Pentacles, because really what we're seeing is this Queen and this Page here, or the Sun, they're staring at each other. But maybe it's not an equal match. Like the effort is not the same. They don't weigh the same. Like we see in the Lovers, this man and this woman, and even in the same spaces, looking back at each other. Is it a match? Is it not? Or is it time to throw in the towel, move on to something else, accept another offer elsewhere? Or maybe the other offer isn't even another person or another situation. It's just doing something on your own. We see this cutting ties energy here with the Queen of Swords. So we see making a decision, being very assertive, setting boundaries, giving an ultimatum for some. But we see very clearly here, shout out to the people that talk with their hands, right? Somebody's laying it down. We also see here is this woman kneeling down, like begging. Like some of y'all have been begging for some type of change, begging for some type of communication, begging to know where a situation is going. And what I'm saying here is the Queen of Swords. Notice the purple on her veil, her head covering, and then across her lap. Laying down the law. Some of you have gotten tired of begging. What else for this Queen of Swords and this laying something down? And interesting enough, right next to that 10 of Swords, all that air. Communication being at the fore. And the 6 of Wands. 6, 6. Drop those repeating numbers, 10s, 6s. This is getting a victory, getting a win, but being celebrated. Being acknowledged with that 6 of Wands. This is a wake-up call for somebody. And I almost feel, Capricorn, that while the focus may be on somebody else or the situation and letting something go, I almost feel like this is a wake-up call for you, a push even. Now this Queen of Pentacles holding the situation down and being very invested. We see the King of Wands, the 7 of Cups, 7s, 7, 7, and the Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Now we have 3 sevens on the board, 7 being a perfect divine number. Maybe that's significant for you. But whatever this lacking of communication, we see this blocked access here with the 7, somebody being very defensive or argumentative. Then we got this 7 of Cups here, which is illusion and deception. We also see some stuff going on here in the background. We see in both of these 7s, people speaking to somebody here in the background. But what we see in the 7 of Pentacles is we still see the third parties, people bringing third parties in, but we see somebody being left behind or this exhaustion. Whatever was going on that was, underhanded or behind the scenes or was supposed to be unknown and hidden, it very well being exposed. Some of you recognizing it, and with this King of Wands, knowing that you need to move accordingly. Knowing that you need to take some action, right? Now we see not just the Sun of Pentacles, but now the Knight of Pentacles. That Virgo energy that we've been seeing consistently throughout the readings, especially for Capricorn, but showing up a little more for Taurus. A situation where moving on to go somewhere where things are more solid and stable. And with this elephant, moving this person along, and like I said, the small commitments, we see the breadcrumbing here. An elephant never forgets, but moving on slowly, taking your time. So for those of you that this may be a relationship, this is not jumping into something new right away. It's working on yourself and giving it some time and then putting yourself back out there. A lot of you finding somebody when you're not even looking, right? But for others, this elephant, not forgetting what happened and learning the lesson. Remembering where you came from. So not taking this lesson as a negative thing, but focusing on the positives. And then with the Ace of Swords here, it's the communication, the speaking on it. But I really feel like a lot of you taking some time out with this Ace of Swords to focus on something that you are doing, your own thing. Because notice with this Ace of Swords, he's creating this sword. It's not yet made. This is the only card with the sword in it where there actually is no sword. It's being created. Taking some time out to isolate yourself, work on your own, yeah, and perfect this thing that you're working on. I feel like some of you are changing some of this energy from maybe this ending, which may be emotional or very heavy on your spirit, and turning that energy into something else, something productive here. Maybe writing music, writing a book, getting onto social media, ramping that, but making the best out of a situation. And I feel a strong focus on work, crafts, your career, something physical. Maybe even some of you getting in the gym. Notice how this person's got a nice little body, yada, yada here. A major change and a new beginning. We started with the Ten of Swords and that Lovers, the choice and the consequences, but some of y'all starting over, having an opportunity to start over and be in control creatively for others of you, or just really being able to set the tone or set the temperature in your new situation. Hey, mama, you're not gonna talk to me? Rude. Rude. What's this project? This Ace of Swords, this one card for that. I won't spend too much time. This new beginning. Sagittarius again with the Sun, showing up twice, now in the African American and now in the Afro-Brazilian. This new beginning. Why do I feel like there's a great sense of peace and happiness when you walk away from this? Again, the focus on work, the Eight of Pentacles, doing something on your own. And that Eight of Pentacles in the reverse speaks to somebody doing something all by themselves, carrying the weight of a situation. And I'm not going to take any of these that have just fallen on the floor. a lot of you focusing on the grass actually being greener on the other side. Seven of Swords. Who's just ghosting and disappearing on folks? That seven. Some of y'all are taking some, why do I feel like some of you are taking some time off of, the internet. Time off of social media, or just like sitting at home, spending a lot of time by yourself. That's been consistent in, like I said, the Capricorn readings, but I feel like you're walking into a major period of focus and growth with the sun showing up multiple times. The Lovers, this Death card over here, and this Temperance. Taking some time out for yourself. A major lesson being learned here, maybe with boundaries and communication, effort, reading the room. But this focusing on yourself, which has been consistent, bringing in this new beginning, the sense of freedom. Four of Pentacles. And for somebody where the situation where that may have been in a situation where somebody was giving to two, or it was unfair between you and somebody else, making the best of that. Also, another thing that has been very consistent, the Seven of Cups also stands for having many options. And with us seeing multiple sevens, the Seven of Earth, Water, and Fire, yeah? And we see these two people here, right, giving to this one individual, whether you're a man or a woman. Shout out to Eduardo. You having many options. Where you're at right now is not where you have to be. Understanding that, recognizing that. Notice how the sun is shining in several cards. The sun here, but in the Lovers, the very first thing, you're really in control of this. Something like a light bulb going off for someone. And even in this Seven of Cups, you see this person holding their face or their mask, like a light bulb did go off, like, oh, I didn't know that. I didn't see it from that way. It may even be surrounding yourself with new people that have something that they can give to you, dropping jewels on you, new knowledge, new information. Girl, what? The Seven of Swords in the reverse. And as we see this person being driven crazy here, these people running for their lives here in this Ten of Swords, look at the sense of peace with this Ten of Swords in the reverse underneath this sun. If this is stress and anxiety and feeling completely overwhelmed here and being stuck in your head, this is the releasing of all of that. This is that reset button. Ooh. The Hangman. Look at, and we see this person, and as we look at this card, this is looking from the trees down, as if he were upside down. This is a total change in perspective. Yeah. This decision that may be to end something that is no longer serving, or that you've gone round and round with, may be exactly what it is that you need to completely change your situation. This may be the Uno reverse card you were looking for, new contracts coming in, new commitments, whether they're, financial, career-wise, or romantic. This is a marriage card, big Taurus energy. And notice how this person here is dressed in all white, the cleansing, even our girl right here in all white, the Cancer season vibes, like being baptized in all white. Cleansing oneself, getting yourself out of this, unclean, dirty situation. A major perspective change, getting clarity on it with that Hangman. But also, some of you being in this period of something being stagnant or moving very slow. The Sun, the Knight of Pentacles here, and things needing to change. Heavy Pisces with the High Priestess here. Oh, yes. Secrets coming out, looking at things from a different angle, but also addressing some of the things that have been, swept under the rug. And I also get with the lifting up of the rug and sweeping, the releasing of that, again with that Hangman Pisces energy, letting something go. Pisces, the 12th zodiac, and then we get into Aries, the beginning of the zodiac here. And then the Six of Pentacles, be Libra. Bringing balance to a situation, equally given to two. But this speaks to me, it's like to work-life balance. Putting things on a scale, is it or is it not worth it? And the Six is showing up. The Lovers, the Six of Wands, and now the Six of Pentacles. Bringing balance back to your situation through this decision. In Cancer season, big Chariot, and the Ace of Wands. Brand new, passionate, exciting beginnings and things coming together, celebrating here with the Three of Cups. Members, that's what I have for you today. Good luck. Let me know what resonated for you. Hit the like button, subscribe, share this video, and I'll be tapping in with you very soon. Keep it real.